What's up, everybody? I'm just making this public service video because that's really what this video is, performed in the public service for some people. We're going to talk about the obsession with James Fields and his political prison sentence, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like things are going well. You, you're not seated at the losers table in the cafeteria. You know what I mean? Um, New school year, you bought new clothes, you got your hair cut. Betty Lou says hello. She didn't even acknowledge your presence last year. You're seated at your lunch table, you're like, thank God I'm not at the loser table, like the total loser table, because I've been there before and it sucks. And that's when it happens. The guy at your table says, free James Fields. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I am at the loser table. How did this happen? And why are people obsessed with freeing James Fields? I've heard all the lines. Oh, they pointed a rifle at him. They were attacking his car. It was in self defense. I mean, I didn't watch the trial or read the transcripts. I don't think they have the trial on video, but I did watch the Trayvon Martin trial, and it's the same thing with that. Trayvon was a good boy. He didn't do anything. Um, Equally pathetic, but more pathetic. I don't know. It just comes across as more freaky to me. So I thought we would analyze this tape because, you know, instead of kicking these losers out of the table and condemning them to a lifetime of full loserdom, I thought let's just educate these people so they can stop their idiocy, and then it won't be such a turnoff to Betty Lou and the normals of society. So I'm just gonna play this without any commentary, full speed, whatever.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, that was pretty horrific. Sorry people, I forgot to say trigger warning, grotesque violence and screaming. But I've seen videos of this where they kind of make it black and white and they slow it down and they cut out the sound and say oh, he was under attack. Poor innocent James Fields under attack. There's a reason why they cut out the sound. It's because the sound's pretty horrifying, right? I'll slow it down. We'll go through it more. But what do you hear at the very beginning, right off the bat? Do that again. God, this is fucking loud. I have my headphones on. I hear screeching tires. I had never. This video has been out here, but I never really paused to slow it down that much because it was just not something I had too much interest in analyzing. Uh, I hear tires screeching and I hear people screaming bloody murder as he's driving down the street. And then we'll slow it down. I remember seeing most people trying to run the fuck out of the way. And no one around his car for the first 3 to 5 seconds. No one touching his car or anything. Jesus. So apparently they have surveillance video, probably low quality, where what had happened is he actually came up to this point and then he backed up about a block. I don't know how long a block is. It's sort of far. It's probably like what 40 to 50 feet, maybe. I don't even know. Um, and then lunges forward. But I thought pretty low tech here. But I thought we would just slow it down real quick. Um, the sound's gonna be all fucked up, of course. You hear the tires peeling out. You know, like tires. My tires never peel unless I'm accelerating or like taking a corner really fast. This is a completely straight road, right? So it can only really come from peeling out because he's not turning, from accelerating really quickly. So there's a guy moving out of the way. God, the sound is really horrible, but this slowed down. Okay, there's no one obvious. Like he was at the beginning of the screen and he drove there, and there was no one touching his car between then and there. I see people screaming and running out of the way. That's what I see. I don't know what you see. Still no one touching his car. There's people near his car, like on the edge of the sidewalk. This is the guy right here who this is the justification everyone uses. I think this is the guy that hits his bumper with a stick uh to claim that, his car was under attack. Yep, there's the stick hit. And then like I think there's a guy on the right side of the car that does something similar. All right, so not the best quality video, but basically, guy hits his car with a stick before he impacts this fucking crowd. It crash the crash recreationist people, whatever you want to call them. Estimated it was like 23 to 28 miles an hour, which, yeah, to be accurate, it's not like he was doing a drag race speed, but let me drive into you 25 miles an hour and I'll tell you it's not fast. You know what I mean? So, I think this is the best video that exists. And yeah, when I watched this, I just saw like all these lies that people say about him. There's people surrounding his car, hitting his car. They had weapons pointed at him. Now, apparently, there was a guy he had like a stare down with. I don't know if he pointed a weapon at him or he, was holding it in an intimidating manner. But this was blocks away. So, like, if somebody comes near you with a weapon, can you then drive a few blocks and ram a crowd and claim self defense? Well, that's what these idiots on the alt right will tell you. And then they'll say, this is a response to one of my. This is like the typical idiocy you'll see about this. If the brake lights are on, you must pardon. Okay. Well, I wonder if in one of those ISIS attacks, if one of those ISIS ramming attacks, which are those horrific terrorist attacks, if the brake lights were illuminated at any point. Because if they were, can't send them to prison. That's proof that they weren't trying. Now, is this brake light on? I guess you could tell by the top one because it's on. So I guess they're on at a certain point. But let's look at all the threatening Antifa people. What are they doing? This guy has his back turned. I mean, maybe there's like an IED in that bag. He's trying to back up into James Field's car and blow it up. I don't know, but no bomb went off. So this chick, look, she's in like fucking Heisman pose. She's out of there, and you got a bunch of stunned people. They don't look that threatening to me. I mean, I know I'm like a really brave person, but this chick's like holding her phone or tablet. We got a gay flag or a Romanian flag or I don't know what the fuck that is. But I see a bunch of people running away, and then there's some flaggy thing here. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this was the stick hit. I heard it claim it was a baseball bat. I don't know if it is or not. It's probably a flagpole with like a Antifa bullshit flag on it. So okay, can you if you drive at a crowd and someone swings a stick or like swings a purse at your car on the way driving into that crowd? Oh yeah, look right here. This is supposed to be pro James Fields. What is this thing? STO. I think it looks a little bit like one of those stop signs they told me about in driver's ed. I don't do stop signs, but like legally, I think you're supposed to stop at them. That's interesting. Okay, so they didn't edit that out. Maybe they're being sort of honest. But yeah, on the way to driving through a stop sign into the back of another vehicle and a crowd, yes, a guy did swing a stick at him. So you got to ask yourself, like, if you drive a car at a crowd and then but somebody hits you with a stick on the way to do that, like, could ISIS claim self-defense? That's what I want to know. Like, look, I was driving. Uh, Somebody hit me with a stick. I ran over like 100 people. It's self-defense, bro. Self-defense. Got to exonerate me. Uh, I don't remember seeing this chick or whatever the fuck that is. Look at this fucking coward. He's hiding behind this woman and like hitting the car with a stick. I want to see if that's really in the video because I saw this guy, but I don't remember seeing this guy. So we'll see if it's at the same time. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna lower it because it's like the sound is just fucking horrendous. And the video quality is not that good. Okay, there's the stick hit. This is about to hit the crowd. This guy hits his car with a stick, justifying self-defense. Um, yeah, I mean maybe it's here. The video quality sucks. You can't really tell. Yeah, okay. There's another stick hit. There's the attack on James Field's car. One. I don't know, in there somewhere, but it's hard to tell. So look, I'm not trying to be mean to you losers, but this is why people don't want anything to do with the alt right, right? It's like a clear video of a guy ramming a crowd who's not threatened for his life. Yes, a couple people swung sticks while he was driving into the crowd, but once you start once you start defending James Fields and saying justice for James Fields, Betty Lou's not gonna fucking talk to you. All right, she's not gonna talk to me either. So, and no one's gonna believe anything you fucking say. So just come on, guys, just give out the James Fields charade. Like, you might buy your whole my victimhood act, but no normal person's gonna fucking believe your bullshit. Okay, and I'm not too. So come on, guys. Just give it up. I'm gonna play it one more time before I end, and what you're gonna hear is a car peeling out, people screaming bloody fucking murder, running away, and then a whole lot more screaming as this guy drives into him. You know where you're not gonna see anyone attacking James Field's car until he's lunging at their crowd. There's not gonna You're not gonna see anyone with rifles pointed at James Fields. Let's go. The most terrifying thing you're gonna see is James Fields' car, because the only other thing I see is a bunch of fucking lame looking Antifa people and like a couple people with sticks that don't even serve to be in the slow pitch of like a batter's cage, at mini golf. Anyway, let's watch.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, this is another thing I remember. See this red thing here? I don't know what the fuck it was. It's somebody's shoe. I mean, imagine that you hit somebody so hard their fucking shoe falls off. I don't even know how that happens. Hopefully they ran away and it fell off like that. But yeah. So anyway, that's the clip, guys. I hope I was a help. I mean, you guys have been lied to that he was an innocent little boy that didn't do nothing. Just like Trayvon. All right, he did the crime. He's got to do the time. So I hope this helps, and I hope I never have to hear about James Fields, the innocent, ever again. This video will make the rounds. I think it'll take care of the problem. Um, it's holding people back. It's holding people back. Anyway, thanks for turning in.